The school district could see a deficit, as you mentioned, for fiscal year 2027 as high as $18 million, depending on how some details shake out. Good evening, I'm Ryan Kennedy.
And I'm Kristen Revington. Thanks for keeping it here with us at 5:30. The school board has prioritized cuts to central administration, but says there's still a long way to go.
Yeah.
Alan Bean joins us here in the studio with more on what may be contributing to this budget change. Alan?
Thanks, Kristen. The board expects over 1,200 students to leave the district, which is going to lower the per pupil funding available to the district. Board President Beth Smith says their priority is making many cuts away from the classroom as possible. Washoe County School District's potential deficit for fiscal year 27 is big.
The school district could be facing a deficit of over $18 million.
Board President Beth Smith says this number is a high estimate. The actual deficit could be much lower depending on how certain details play out. Still, the board is looking at ways to cut costs without impacting the quality of education for local kids. The first steps
We're reviewing all of the central administration fees that we have, positions that we have available, ways that we can be creatively funding certain needs like textbooks, for example.
The school district is familiar with these cuts. Central admin costs account for 5% of the district's budget, well below the 7.5% cap set by Nevada law. Additionally, the board is looking at building new schools while consolidating older, smaller ones.
Pine Middle School is in its final year as a middle school. We will be building a new elementary school on that property. Smith Ridge Elementary School will close and go into that school.
Dodson Elementary and Roger Corbett Elementary are also set for closure. There's also plans to rebuild Echo Loader Elementary. Even though a lot of students will go to new schools, Smith says their experience will be better in the long run.
All of our children, no matter where you live, you're going to get an increased and improved educational experience because we know that where a child learns is almost as important as what they're learning.
Washoe County will be discussing their options more in the coming months. As for other school districts in our area, Churchill County tells us they'll be facing a $2 million deficit. Story says they're not going to face a deficit. Douglas and Carson City expect to have more information soon. We'll be digging more into other area districts in the coming weeks. Covering School Watch, Alan Bean, 2 News Nevada.